Goedemiddag, welkom op onze persconferentie na afloop van deze wedstrijd. Good afternoon, welcome to our press conference. I first give the word to the visiting coach for his view on today's game, please.
Thank you. First of all, I think the game represented a great value for Belgian football. I think it must have been an interesting game for everyone to watch. I think both teams presented themselves well, and for us, the first half, I was very happy with the way we managed to control the game, especially in our build-up phase one. We managed to create the overload, and we managed to get into the positions that we wanted. Unfortunately, we concede a little bit an unlucky goal, as I see it, a deflection on the head, and then a bad clearance, and then they do really well. We knew they were sneaky in the box, so we knew that those moments was there where we had to be on it. So we get behind, but stick to the plan. Secondly, in the second half, we kept believing, and for me that has been a good impression of this team for the whole season. That even though we get behind, we don't let ourselves affect by it. We stick to what we have planned. We try to keep the focus on the situations that we have, and then luckily at the end we managed to pull off the goals that we needed. Both first disallowed goals obviously were completely correct, disallowed, but when it's so marginal situations, of course it's a little bit annoying and also something that can be frustrating. So I think at the end of the day, in a tight game, which it will always be in these moments, I think we pull out a deserved win.
Thank you. Coach, your view, please.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of things been said by my colleague. I think we played well in to we score. I think we had was a very intense and good football game. Two good football teams. We get 1-0, and I felt we were a little bit too low, and they managed to create some overload in a certain situation. Didn't create a lot of chances, but they had a couple of incidents that was goals, but was small margins. And then I think in the break we changed it a little bit, and I think when we come out it was a much more even game, and I felt we were really having control of the game when the goal comes. But then it's 2 easy mistakes we do in the last third of the pitch, in the 2 goals that was coming. We also have our chances, a big chance there with Ferran, I can put it, and also Nusa had some opportunities on the sides with not clear-cut chances. So I didn't feel that we get maybe enough chances out of the situation we were in the sides. So it's a tight game, like it's been. I think in every game we have played against these top 7 teams that we are talking about. It's no game that's been very dominant. None of the teams, and then sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you draw. Today was going on the wrong side, and for us it's done too many times that, and especially in the end of the games. So it's very disappointing. At the same time, it's what it is. We need to be men's now, up with our chest, and it's a big game coming on Wednesday again. We have to look forward there. We have to pick each other up, and then go out and turn this around, and we have a good opportunity on Wednesday again. So that was good. I think also unbelievable atmosphere on the stadium. Our supporters did a fantastic job to support the team and to push forward. So we are, of course, very, very sad and disappointed that we couldn't give what they deserve back.
Thank you very much. Any questions? Vragen? Trian.
Hi, Coach. It's not the first time this season, as you said. After you get the lead, you go a bit too low. Is it arrogance? Is it fear? How do you explain it? I
think first of all we need to be better to play from behind. That's the you see Anderlecht, they are very good on it. They're there and they get there into position so they can play more balls, shorter balls forward. We end up in a situation that we have to kick the ball too much, and then we end up in a situation we don't. Then it's 50-50 when you kick. So we need to keep on working with these things. And get better. At the same time, also it's about attacking the situation. When we go 1-0 up, it should be the opposite. And that's things we work on all the time. It's a constant process to improve and to get better. We also have to know where we are and accept that, and then also push from there. That's the only thing going forward.
Coach, when you look at the classification, what does this mean for your title ambitions?
That's of course a tough blow, what's happened today. Again, it's not over, but we just have to keep pushing and get as many points as possible. And as I said, everything get half after the league, and then it's 10 games more. But we went for it in the end. We want to go for get a win. And then we ended up losing, and that sometimes happens. But as I said, really, really disappointing.
Coach, do you choose? You were sure to choose for Vasquez and Dolberg when you choose. You think perhaps Vasquez for Dolberg?
Yeah, no, I think we have two amazing strikers. That's how I see it right now. Both of them are hitting a good level. I actually think Kasper Dolberg played a very, very good game today. He didn't score today, but his performance was probably, from my opinion, one of the top performances of the season. One of them. And I think Vasquez has now showed himself as almost a new Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, coming in from the bench every time, and you almost know that he's going to score a goal. For a team, that's an incredible asset to have in the squad. Not only does he bring goals, but he also brings a tremendous amount of energy, belief, push, and it gives the team that second breath when you go into the last 20 minutes. So I think what we saw today is a great team effort, what we are doing. I think the togetherness in and around the squad is on a very, very high level, one of the best I've seen in my coaching career. And when you have that as a unit, no one really speaks about in our training ground who starts and who's on the bench. They're doing it together. They're backing each other up, and for me, that's the main thing. Some will start, some will finish, and some will support. That's how we see it.
Brian, winning here, that's a statement, but this also means that you are the big challenger of Union, that you are really going for the title this year.
I mean, it's. I just said to the players in the changing room, we win today. I think for any big team, you need to remember that a win in a football game, unless it's a final, is a win, and it's points. But whether you win against Eupen or you win against Club Brugge, it's the same amount of points that you get or that you lose. So yeah, we enjoy this victory for 24 hours. Then we're back on the drawing board. We have another game coming up on Sunday, and that's the main thing for us. I think when you do the the system that we do here in Belgium, where we divide the points. I think especially last season shown that I think everyone in that top 6 can become champions, if I'm honest. I don't think anything is over yet, and I don't think any teams, Union either, who can sit back and say, now we have this amount of points and we are secured this and that. It's completely open, and you don't, if you end in a little bad run, then it becomes very tight quickly. So we take nothing for granted, and we keep focusing on our performances, and then we hope that will take us to where we want.
Hi, coach. After the 1-1, some coaches should decide to keep the score here in Bruges. You decided to put Angulo to score a second goal.
Yeah, I have to give the credit to Matthew Benham in Brentford for that. Him and Rasmus Ankersen learned me that you will never get something good out of defending a win or draw. That will only cause problems. So I believe a lot in pushing forward. I had a good feeling there that we could do something. And I did have it in my mind when we scored. Should I take Torgan out and put in Arnstad, who would be a more solid midfielder at that point? But I also felt that Torgan was really on fire and did some very good stuff for us. I knew Nilsson. We spoke about him at the press conference. Now he got his first goal for Anderlecht, which I'm so pleased for him. And what an occasion, by the way. But to get him in and have that freshness in the counters, he wins the ball, he plays it and he runs it. And Augustinsson, who's been out, makes that final run in the extra time. It also just shows what an incredible job the performance staff has done to make these players fit and ready. So, I'm very positive.
Coach, I know you're still in Europe. You can maybe qualify for the cup final on Wednesday. But people are used to better results here in Bruges. Is it a crisis now, in your opinion?
No, it's not a crisis for me, but okay, I can understand that that is how it is. It's been 3 years with a lot of success. Before that, it was 4 out of 5, and last year was not as it was. There was a golden generation that was playing in that team, and that's not the same squad as it was before. There's a lot of young talent that has to come forward. So again, I can go in that way and say, this is a crisis, whatever, but I have to have my feet on the ground and be honest about what it is. And also there was many years before those 4 trophies that a lot of trying and succeeding and failing, and then in the end you get it. And now it's a process to improve all the time. And that is not doing over a day, it's going over time. What you can expect is hard work and dedication to what you do, and I have nothing to say to my players about that. They really put in everything every day to do whatever is best, and then you can say that the result is not good enough. Okay, then it's me to blame. And I can keep on doing. I have no problem in doing that. I can look myself in the mirror, work hard every day. If it's not good enough, it's not good enough. But I believe that this team has a future. And with us is a lot of good talent, with a lot of young players, and we need to give them time to develop themselves. Because one thing is to play good when you are coming up as an 18-year-old boy, but another thing is to perform when expectation is coming. And that's 2 different things, and that's something we have to use time on. And then it's about consistency in what you're doing on the pitch, off the pitch. It's about consistency inside the club, in roles, in team, and then there also will come back glory moments for sure.
Are you saying now it's not possible to do better at this moment?
Yes, it is, but I say it's even. Every game we play is even, and then if you expect that that's going to be dominant all the time, that's not where we are right now. It was even as Union all 3 games, except the first one, because then they were much better than us. It was the worst game we have played this year. When we played Anderlecht away last time, was even 2-2. Genk was even. Ghent has been even in 3 games we played against them. It's the truth. That's where we are right now. And to play even, there's also a credit to the other teams. They are good. There's many good teams in Belgium. See that also what we have done in Europe, what Union is doing in Europe. So also credit to the league about these things. And that's how it is, how I see things. But I see a lot of potential in this squad, really potential, and I love working with them every day. And today is a tough day, But nothing goes one way in life. You have to deal with these kind of things. I've done it many times. And in the end, if you keep on working and you keep on believing what you're doing and you're clear, then what I experienced before in my career is that you achieve something when you talk about trophies. But it's still possible this year. You just have to keep on going. The last thing we have to do now is to feel sorry for ourselves and be individual and start to blame each other. Then it's over. Then it's going to be a bad moment. And I think its experience in this club before has been in that way. So now it's about staying together, it's been strong. Supporters, board, coaches, players, everybody has to stay together and then push forward because we have so much to play for this season.
Final question?
Yeah, two short final questions. The injury, it could be very long, for a long time?
No, he got a dead leg. So that was, the unfortunate incident that they said on VAR they checked it and no one touched him, but he got a dead leg. I don't know how that happened, but he couldn't continue. We considered to take him out at half time, obviously also to save a slot to change. He felt he tried in half time and he said, okay, let's try. But after 5 minutes, he couldn't push off. So hopefully the medical team will be able to get him ready for Sunday. It's not a big injury, but obviously these things can take a little bit of time depending on...
And second last, Jan Vertonghen, we have the impression that he was happy with his yellow card.
I have no... I can't imagine that. But it happens in football. I think there was a lot of time wasting today. That's how football is. And that's the beautiful part about coaches also, that when it goes against you, you're fuming and you're aggressive and you want this and that, and then when it goes the other way, you're more quiet. So it's a normal thing of football. At the end of the game, there obviously we wanted to take it home, and now he's unfortunately suspended for the next game, but that's how it is. We will see Gatoni. I look very much forward to see him. He's a brilliant player, and he deserves to come in and play now. We want to get him ready for the playoffs also. So. I already look forward to that on Sunday.
Okay. Thank you very much.